Hey guys, it's Sam. Happy holidays. Excuse the hair, I got up a little bit ago and this is what we're working with. Like, I don't know about you guys, but for me, the winter is a time where you just don't have to try. It's just really cold out, so no one really cares about how they look. But again, maybe that's just me. So yeah, you know some things have been going on in the fandom when I'm making a video. So without further ado, here is the latest news that's been happening in the past couple days. Okay, so originally I wasn't going to make a video until next weekend because we have a lot more big stuff going on regarding Harry Styles. Like, for example, we actually just found out that Harry Styles' new single Adore You will be out on Friday, which is December 6th. And then Harry Styles will also be performing at the Jingle Ball on Saturday, December 7th. So originally I was just going to make a whole video about that, but then we started getting other things like a whole teaser video for the Adore You single. We also got a Harry Styles interview and some Harry and James Corden performances as well. So first, let's talk about the Harry and James Corden performance out in the street. I'm going in chronological order here in terms of events, so sorry if this is old news by now, but this is what happened first. So basically, we got a ton of pictures and videos of Harry and James Corden doing Harry songs out in the street in California. So basically, this is a big deal because Harry has never done something like this before. Like, yeah, Harry has done a lot of skits and performances on James Corden before, but we have never seen Harry actually go out in the middle of the street where a bunch of traffic is and see him performing all of his songs. And not only that, having backup dancers in costume as well. Like, guys, this was truly like a whole Harry Styles performance. All those people who were in their cars got a free show. Like, that is not fair. This is what happens when you live in California. I live in New York. Whenever we have traffic, it's because people don't know how to drive, and it's really depressing. But if I was in a traffic jam because of Harry Styles, I wouldn't even care if I was late for work. I wonder if there was anybody in their car who didn't know who Harry was or wasn't sure what was going on. Like, they were just so confused. I'm sure everybody who was kind of in that area might have been a part of the whole skit sort of thing, but they just wanted to make it look real. But regardless, it was so fun to watch because Harry Styles was literally leaning on people's cars. He even went as far as swinging from the telephone wire or something, or they had him hoisted up because he was reenacting his Sign of the Times music video. They went in on this. So let me know your guys' thoughts about that. Okay, now in my next topic, I'm going to talk about the Harry Styles interview with the interviewer Zane Lau, not really sure, but this interview was about an hour long.
God bless.
So I really appreciated this interview because it just seemed different than other Harry Styles interviews we've gotten before. I really appreciated this because it was so genuine, so sincere. The guy, Zayn, sat down with Harry. He asked really good questions. He didn't get too personal, in a creepy way. They were the type of personal questions that were really good and stuff the fans would want to know. I feel like the interviewer really delved into a lot of Harry's personal life. We learned things about Harry we might have not known before. So because of copyright, I can't include the interview in this video, but I have some tweets about the interview. So this quote from Harry says, "I wish I had just asked one more time if they were okay. Harry on Losing Friends." So yeah, there was this one segment in the hour interview where the interviewer was asking about Harry's friendships or how he holds friendships or if he's lost anybody, just how he deals with friendships being in the position that he's in. And they got to the point in this conversation where Harry was talking about losing friends, and it almost sounded like Harry was talking about friends who he's lost from death. I think that's just really sad. Harry just wishes he could have asked if they were okay just one last time. So that was a really deep moment in the interview. Harry says, "Friendships are the most important thing to me. The people I'm close with are way more important to me than anything else." Harry about his priorities. Yeah, so not that we doubted this or anything, but it's really good to hear that Harry's first priority is his friends, his family, just loved ones, people he cares about. Harry also talks about one of his songs on the album, and he says, "Cherry is a breakup song, which is about losing someone to someone else." Now, here's the thing about the song Cherry. When we heard that Cherry was about losing someone to someone else, we were all speculating Larry Stylinson, Harry losing Louis to Eleanor. But then as they continued to talk about Cherry, Harry mentioned that it's about his ex-girlfriend and also how her voice would be recorded at the end of the song. Now, everybody was really curious about this. They were like, okay, who would this girl be? It can't be Taylor Swift because that whole thing happened in 2012, and I doubt that Harry would be bringing that back up, whatever that was. Some people are speculating that's Kendall Jenner, but I think whatever that was, it wasn't enough to be like a relationship, so I don't think it's her. Plus, Kendall Jenner, she's a part of that whole Kardashian family. She'd probably ask for like a ton of money to do that. I don't know. So a lot of people are thinking the girl is Camille Rowe, or maybe another girl Harry talked about in one of his songs from his first album. Like, yeah, maybe there's another girl we don't know of. I don't think her name is ever going to be specified in the song. All we're going to hear is a girl voice. I'm not sure if Harry's ever going to tell us who the girl is, but a lot of people are just thinking Camille Rowe. As we all know, there's a lot of depth to Harry songs, and he likes to leave them up to interpretation. So even though it might be about his ex-girlfriend, maybe there's more depth to it. Maybe there's more than one theme in it. Harry also talks about where he feels at home the most, and he says, I've never felt at home in LA, which is bad, but also great because it always feels like I'm on holiday. So I don't know if you guys thought this as well, but I'm kind of glad to hear that Harry feels more at home across the pond than in LA. I don't know. I just feel like any person who goes to LA, they kind of get trapped in it and they kind of get submerged in this fake plastic culture. And people even notice that Harry's accent is starting to change a little bit, like it's becoming more Americanized. Not that that's a bad thing, it's just what happens with assimilation and all that. But I think Harry is just more grounded in the UK. Obviously, that's where he's from, that's where his roots are. So I think he will just stay more humble over there, and that's where his family is. So it's kind of good that that's more of a home to him, and he's not like this LA boy. But you know what, regardless, Harry has a good head on his shoulders, so either way, it wouldn't be the worst thing. Harry says, London is like just where I'll want to be with at some point. I don't think about moving so much. I just want to be happy. Oh my God, guys, in the interview, when I heard Harry say, I just want to be happy, I was like, oh my God, is Harry not happy? But Harry explains that he's fine, he's happy. I don't know, just hearing him say, I just want to be happy, that like ruined me. Also, my hat is falling off, God damn it. My head is, I guess, huge. So let me know down below, guys, what did you guys think of the whole hour-long interview? Like I said, I think this was one of the most genuine interviews Harry has ever had. I loved how they started in the daylight and then it slowly progressed to like a nighttime setting. It just shows like how long they've been talking. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. Love the interviewer. Harry seems very comfortable and that's what we like to see. So just tell me your thoughts about that below. Okay, now on my next topic, a few days ago, Harry did some album listening parties in Berlin and Paris. Now, I think these listening parties are so cool because fans can actually meet up with Harry, take pictures with him, and also wear headphones and listen to the songs on his album. They get like a sneak peek. It is so cool. I would feel so exclusive. But of course, I live in New York and Harry doesn't do those things here. At Harry's listening party, a fan asked Harry if he was all right, and she didn't expect Harry to, answer her. And he's like, I'm fine, love. Thanks for asking. I love this. I just imagined it in my head. It was beautiful. Apparently, the fan thought that Harry was looking a little stressed because of the amount of fans around him. It's very chaotic, which I'm sure Harry's used to, but I just love how fans care about him. Harry cares so much about us, and I'm glad that fans are also treating Harry with that same respect and kindness, just like I'm wearing today. Treat people with kindness. You can get this shirt in my merch store, link below. Another thing that came out of these listening parties was the topic of eroda. Now, I'm not going to get too into this topic because it was mentioned in Harry's video teaser for his song Adore You. Everyone was confused about the mention of the word eroda. It was brought up in Harry's listening party, and Harry looked like he didn't know what the fans were talking about, but he was smiling, so he looked kind of smug. But basically, eroda is just adore backwards. And as we all know, Harry's song Adore You is coming out this Friday. And when you watch the video teaser for that song, they mention the island of Eroda. So obviously, Harry knows about it. It's mentioned in the video. It's adore backwards. I think that's all we really need to know about it. And speaking of Harry's video teaser for Adore You, I'm not going to react to it because I know I'm going to get copyright, but I'm sure you guys have watched it already. It came out yesterday, I think. But if you guys haven't watched it, just go to Harry Styles' YouTube channel. It's there. It's like a couple minutes long. And I really love the video because, again, Harry's really getting into this acting persona. Like, I really really can't with Harry Styles. He says he's one and done with acting. It's not like his thing, but in everything he's been doing now, like between the SNL skits and then this video, Harry is clearly an actor. He is proving that he can do this stuff. When I was watching the video teaser, I thought that I was watching a trailer for a movie called Eroda. It was amazing. Like, I love the plot of it, even though some things were kind of confusing at some points. But for them to go all out with a video teaser like that, like all the editing, the cinematography, the storyline behind it, imagine how good the song is gonna be. Like, I can't believe they did that much with it. Like, I'm so excited. Like, this just proves how much Harry is like into the music, how much he cares for us. So again, can't put the video in this video for copyright reasons, but I give that video like a 10 out of 10. Go watch it. It's on YouTube. And now in my last topic, we got some high quality photo shoot pics of Harry in some French magazine or something. I forgot the name of the magazine. It really doesn't matter because Harry just looks so beautiful in these. And I get it. Me saying that is a little overstated. I've said that for years in my videos, like, oh my God, Harry looks so beautiful. He looks so good. But I honestly don't know what else to say about it. Harry is just a beautiful man. And each time we get photo shoots of him and new pictures, they get even better and better and better. Like, it's to the point where I don't know what Harry Styles is going to do next. You know what I mean? Like, when we think Harry Styles has reached his peak limit, no, he goes off and he wears like a completely different outfit, something just so crazy but so beautiful, like stuff I never would have even imagined Harry in. Soon he's gonna end up naked on a magazine cover, like goddamn. So yeah, these pictures were goddamn beautiful. I love the black and white aesthetic. I love the black nail polish. I kind of love like that grungy alternative aesthetic Harry was going for in some of his photos. I get also kind of a Louis vibe with the stripes. I love that polka dot handkerchief around Harry's neck in this one. I love how Harry can look so innocent and cute with a Mickey Mouse shirt, but then in these other ones, he's like bad boy Harry. Like, I can't. Harry can really do you in like many ways. So yeah, it's now getting really hot in here. I'm gonna stop talking about Harry photos because I get way too excited. I could go on forever about it. I know this whole video has been about Harry Styles because he's really promoting himself right now with his album, which he should, but let's not forget about Louis Tomlinson here. Louis recently came out with a new song called Don't Let It Break Your Heart, and honestly, just like every other Louis song, it's amazing. I love it. It's on my Spotify. So I'm sure all of you have heard that song by now, but if you haven't, go on Apple Music, Spotify, whatever. It's out. And soon Louis' whole album will be out in January. Like, I can't wait to hear more of this man's voice. And speaking of beautiful voices, let's also not forget about Liam. He came out with a Christmas song as well, and he sounds beautiful on the track. Again, I can't include the actual video because of copyright, but that will be on Liam's YouTube channel as well. I love Liam's voice so much. It just really works on a Christmas song. I really hope that Liam comes out with some Christmas album one day. So anyway, if I forgot any news, just leave it down below. I always feel really bad if I miss a certain topic, but again, my life is kind of busy, so it's hard for me to make videos nowadays, but I try. So again, I'm gonna make another video next weekend or something about Harry's new song and the Jingle Ball and other things coming up, but I just wanted to give you guys this update because there was a lot going on. And also check out my links down below. I have 2 merch sites. On teespring.com, I am selling a mug I made, and on my other merch site, I have all this clothing that you can buy. So whether you guys buy anything or not, you can check out those links down below. And like always, I make a new video whenever I want, so like and subscribe. All my social media is down in the description, and I will see you guys later. Bye.